So tonight we had a family Christmas party, and we had a lot of our friends over, family friends. We met them through the band when I was in high school, and the 3 years I was in high school here. For those of you who don't live in my area of Arizona, because the rest of Arizona seems normal, we have 3-year high schools where it's 10 through 12. And then junior high is from 7 through 9. And then elementary school is like K through 6, I guess. It's weird, because everywhere else has like a 4-year high school. When I went to Maryland, I had my freshman year in a 4-year high school. But anyway, so from the time I was a sophomore, there are parents of band kids from when I was a sophomore, if their kids were seniors when I was a sophomore or whatever, all the way up to when I was a senior, parents of that year down to when their kids were a sophomore when I was a senior. Just that 5-year span, including the band director. And so every holiday we all get together and have a party, and one of the parents and my parents are living, we both have cabins up in Sholo, and it's like directly right across the street from each other, and so we invite everybody up and we have like parties there and everything. So anyway, we had a Christmas party at our house tonight, and it was really fun. We had a white elephant and just laughs. If I even started, you would think I'm crazy and you wouldn't really get everything because there's so many inside jokes that it just wouldn't work. So it was a blast, and we were playing Christmas music, and I got a lot of people requesting and asking if I had another Christmas CD out this year, and I didn't. And they were ragging on me about it, so instead they made me play the piano for an hour and a half, and so I was playing through some of the Christmas stuff I had, and doing that, and then my band director comes in, and my band director knew I had played piano. I majored in it up at NAU, and he helped write some of the letters of recommendation for up there, and he has played piano forever. He majored in it as well, and so he came in to see what I was playing, and one set of the parents came in before my band director came in and pulled a book that I rarely play from and told me to play this song and that song and that song. So basically I was like sight reading it, which is just playing it without ever seeing it before, so just kind of winging it and going with it, and it was really bad. Like it wasn't horrible. I could play it, but it was just a little off here or there, and so I was kind of embarrassed because it wasn't near the quality that all the other stuff I was playing had been performed. And so Scott, my band director, came in and wanted to see some of the stuff I was sight reading, so he sits down and just like busts it out, and I'm like, oh, he had to do that, make me look even worse than I am. And he's like, I haven't practiced piano seriously in years, and I was like, yeah, it's been at least 3 for me since I came home from NAU, and I haven't like seriously sat down and practiced or played through any of my old stuff that I used to play. And so he pulled out, he's like, have you played this, Sonata by Beethoven? And I was like, yeah, I've played that. And he's like, have you played this one? I was like, tell me you can play the 3rd movement, because that was like the hardest thing for me. And so he'd play through it, and then he'd play this song and that song, and he just like busted out. And it wasn't perfect, because I mean, he hasn't played it in forever, but he's so much better than I am. And we go back into the kitchen, and a lot of the other parents that were in there looked at him and said, were you the one that was playing? And he's like, yeah, I was. And like, good job, and just totally praising him and everything. And they were talking about how they hadn't heard him play in forever, and he's like, no, she was playing most of that. And I was like, I was not. And it was just kind of interesting how he just kind of like handed everything off to me, and I was like, I don't know, because I'm really not near as good as he is. And everyone all the time that I come into contact with, specifically my friend Danny and my friend Callie, they always tell me like how amazing I am and how I'm so much better than they are and whatever. But I really don't think I'm that good. And he definitely proved it tonight. But anyway, so I don't know where I was going with this. I kind of went off on a tangent. But anyway, I'm making a Christmas CD for next year because it's kind of late this year. And it's going to be at a couple books that I haven't played out of yet, and kind of putting that together, and then I'm going to write some new ones and add that to the CD. And I was talking to Scott and talking to him about writing stuff and how I just don't have time and how I can't come up with enough ideas to finish the song and make it sound like I want to. And because my goal is to professionally record a CD and be able to sell it and perform it at a concert there. And he told me, he's like, you know, as soon as you get that done, tell me and I'll totally promote you and I'll be the first one in line to buy your CDs. And I was like, oh my gosh, like this dude is like so much better than I am, and he's telling me that he's like a fan of my stuff. He told me that he busted out my Christmas CD that I made last year, like this year, because he was already in the mood for Christmas, and he was like, he's like, you're so much better than all that stuff that I get at the store. And I was like, are you serious? You gotta be joking, because that CD is like riddled with wrong notes and everything, and it's just, I was really careless with the CD because I was kind of in a rush to just get it done, so I just kind of let things go, because normally I'm a perfectionist and it takes about an hour, hour and a half to record one song. So anyway, he said I was a lot better than these other guys, and it kind of threw me for a loop, and that's kind of nice to hear every once in a while. But it was kind of annoying because I have these now, and so it clicks when it touches the piano, and it's just really annoying when you're trying to play. When I first got them, they were short enough that it didn't click, but my fingernails have grown since then. And I have a performance on Sunday with my Institute choir, and I accompany some of their songs, but as I accompany, it doesn't really matter if it clicks or not. I mean, I'll hear it, but it doesn't really matter. But later on in the program, I'm playing a piano duet with my friend Danny, and when we ran through it on Thursday, yesterday, he told me he could hear it through the entire thing, so I'm going to have to file them down. I don't know how it's going to look. It's kind of sad I just got these, but it's okay. And then on Tuesday, I have a concert at the Mesa Arts Center with the Spire Music Choir and Orchestra. I'm in the choir, not the orchestra. Surprisingly, everyone's shocked that I'm actually in the choir. Me too. I'm not really that good. I kind of somehow got in. Who knows? But we're performing. It's sold out. I'm so excited. It's gonna be great. So anyway, that's what's up. So I figured I'd clue you in. See ya.